right, everyone, settle in. Roll cameras, and action! I want full steam from the locomotive as it crosses the bridge.
Aotearoa, the power bills are out of control. Bills doubled, and we know we aren't the only ones. We dug deep and uncovered the mystery of the giant power bill. We found aging grids, Gentailer profits of $1.8 billion. Yes, billion with a B. And even exposed the secret boss of the energy sector. But we also found solutions. We have a 3-step plan to save you up to $300. Do not pay another bill until you watch our full investigation. Have your power bills gone up? Drop a yes or comment below how much your last bill was and where you're from, especially if you're in Hamilton.
Welcome to the mystery of the giant power bill. Why does it cost so much to keep the lights on in Aotearoa? Let's investigate the clues, meet the suspects, and solve the case of the rising cost of living. The bills are growing. A typical New Zealand family pays about $216 a month for power. In winter, this can jump to over $300. Power prices shot up 12% last year and are expected to rise another 5% this year. Why is the price zooming up? Time to open the case file. Clue number 1. The power pizza, showing where the money goes. The biggest slice, about 50%, is for making it, or generation. The medium slice is for moving it, or line charges. And the smallest slice is for selling it by the retailer. Clue number 2. We rely on the rain. About 85% of New Zealand's power comes from green energy like hydro, wind, and sun. The bad news is that when it doesn't rain or the wind stops, we rely on expensive backups like gas and coal, making everyone's bill go up. Clue number 3. The wires need an upgrade. Poles and wires are aging, and massive storms knock them down. Power companies are spending billions to fix and upgrade the grid. As a result, lines charges went up about $10 a month for the average household this year. Clue number 4. The rule change. The government is slowly removing an old rule that discounted power for low-use households. This balance means that a daily fixed charge is increasing, going up to $1.20 a day by 2027. Meet the Gentailers, the big bosses. Most of Aotearoa's power is controlled by 4 massive companies: Meridian, Mercury, Genesis, and Contact. Together, they control 86% of the market. They are called Gentailers because they generate and retail the electricity. The profit puzzle asks, is the system fair? Gentailers made $1.86 billion in operating profit in just 6 months. Meanwhile, everyday families face a, quote, cost of living crisis. When wholesale power prices spike, families suffer, but the companies making the power make record profits. The missing money. Where do the billions go? Over the last 10 years, the big companies paid $10.8 billion in dividends to their owners. In the same time, they only spent $4.5 billion building new power plants and wind farms. Experts suggest that spending more on solar and wind would lead to cheaper power for everyone. The real impact is energy hardship. This is about health and happiness. When power is too expensive, families are forced to turn off the heater just to afford groceries. 1 in 5 households struggle to pay their power bills. Every kid deserves a warm, dry home. The plot twist, the secret boss. The New Zealand government actually owns the majority share of Meridian, Mercury, and Genesis. Since the government owns the majority, they get a huge chunk of the profits. The big question is, should the government force them to lower prices for families? How to fight back? Step 1. Switch and save. First, don't stay loyal. Second, ask your company, am I on the best plan? By law, they must tell you if there is a cheaper option. Third, compare using the free independent website Powerswitch to save an average of $150 to $300 a year. Step 2, claim your support. You can apply for a winter energy payment, a power credit for those struggling with low fixed charge changes, and warmer Kiwi Homes grants for insulation and heat pumps. Step 3, make your own power. This is the ultimate way to beat the bill. Catch the sun's energy with solar panels and store it in batteries for when the sun goes down. As technology gets cheaper, more families will be free from the Gentailers entirely. Case closed. You have the power. The power market is a balancing act. Electricity is essential for life, not a luxury. Now you know the secrets of the giant power bill. Talk to your family about the best plan. Together, we can fight for a smarter, fairer energy future for Aotearoa.
Hi everyone. If you like this content, press the like button, the subscribe button, and follow for good content.
Elevate your perspective.